Hi everyone, this is Meet again. Today's video is going to be about a topic I did not really want to think about. So this video is about 5 things I dislike about Korean dramas, and I still watch Korean dramas regardless of those things. Hate is a really strong word for how I feel about these chinty pinty flaws in Korean dramas. I'm not going to tell you what dramas have such cliches. Examples are going to come to your head. I feel really sorry that I'm making this video, but it was a suggestion, and then some of my friends were like, "Yeah, it's a good idea. You should totally make a video about this." So, yeah. The first cliche is a love triangle that goes beyond its expiry date. I mean, come on. The guy likes the girl likes the guy. There is no place for you here. Just get out. And but then these love triangles stretch till the final episode. What ending does this fellow get? This fellow is going to US. He is migrating abroad. That's all. I wouldn't mind a love triangle that has gone on for so long if only the second lead gets a happy ending. A happy ending does not mean life partner, but just get him a respectable ending instead of just friend zoning him and sending him off to some other country. The second cliche is old tropes in Korean dramas. These tropes these cliches were really popular at a time, which is how they became cliches. And like an evil mother-in-law who doesn't let the guy and the girl be together. I think one of the most annoying cliches would be the accidental kiss, the open-eyed kiss. And we all know who's really good at this accidental kiss. Yes, I'm talking about a certain actress, and she has already come to your mind, but I'm not going to name her. There are going to be no names. So another old trope would be the stupid female lead or the ignorant female lead, and whose only redeeming quality is that she does not give up. How unrealistic. Third point would be a dragging storyline which is only meant to fill up episodes from 12 to 15. We don't need it. That I talk about it, I kind of get it. Maybe a lot of you will relate to it, but I'm really sorry if I hurt anybody's sentiments about these flaws. This is only my opinion. These are only things that annoy me. There might be other things which annoy you, or if you're a new fan, there's nothing that's going to annoy you in Korean dramas. The fourth point is psychological trauma. Everybody has psychological trauma. The hero, the heroine, the villain's parents, the entire extended family has psychological trauma. Innama, what is this? Thankfully, I'm at the last point now. The final point in this list of things that I dislike about Korean dramas is that the writers always make the couple, even if it's a happy ending, even if they're supposed to be together and they are going to get married in the ending, they're going to have kids in the ending, or if they're going to stay together in the ending, even then they will separate for whatever reason. There'll be an accident, one of them will go and have to study somewhere, or one of them will be forced to, okay, even jail. Okay, like a lot of things, they can be anything under the sun, and these two will separate. And in the last episodes, the final scene, they'll be meeting again. What? Why? And part of this same point would be the airport scene. Stop with the airport scenes. Just stop. Give us some other, like it can be a bus stand, it can be a railway station, it can be something else. It is not a compulsion to have the hero or the heroine running through the airport, attempting to catch the other part of the couple. And part of the same point is that, unlike real life, when a couple parts or when a couple is forced apart because of physical distances, what happens next? You don't break up, you don't lose contact, you just go for a long distance relationship. Not always easy, but I think that is the next step. Like phone calls, emails, SMS, text, WhatsApp, like WhatsApp, come on. But in Korean dramas, this couple who has parted because of physical distances does not communicate, and then they meet and all is happy again. Like instead of giving one tight slap to the person who did not offer any contact, they meet again, they're happy, they kiss, they get married, they have kids. Yeah, that's the happy ending. But the thing about this is, at least they meet again. at least it's a happy ending. And I think that is what makes me watch this again. Thankfully, that was all about the things that I dislike about Korean dramas. I love Korean dramas and I watch Korean dramas even if these bits are annoying, because the rest of it is just so beautiful. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.